Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's game will serve to honor two great causes. In a brief moment, students, parents, and faculty from Jeffrey Elementary School will be asked to come down to the sideline to stand alongside the team for the coin toss and the national anthem. This serves to celebrate the connection between the cheerleading, band, and football programs in Jeffrey School. Before each home game, members from all three teams participate in the Touchdown for Character program, where they read stories to elementary classes before each home football game. If you are a Jeffrey School student, parent, or staff member, I think they just said their name by. Tonight also serves as the Tigers' third annual Pink Paw game. Players from the DHHS football team will be wearing pink paws in their helmets tonight, and on these paws are the names of loved ones affected by cancer. This event is in coordination with the organization Stand Up to Cancer, and individual placards are available at the front gate to write the names of your loved ones that will be honored during a brief moment of silence at halftime. Please hang on to your placards in preparation for that moment of silence. Attention, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Strong Center. This evening's contest is between the Vikings of East Lyme High School and your Daniel Hand High School Tigers. Daniel Hand High School is a member of the Southern Connecticut Conference, and the Southern Connecticut Conference supports a code of sportsmanship and conduct that governs the behavior of all its student-athletes, coaches, administrators, and spectators. Please treat all officials, players, coaches, and spectators with respect. Good sportsmanship is viewed by the conference as a concrete measure of the understanding and commitment to fair play, ethical behavior, and integrity. The Southern Connecticut Conference encourages you to be a fan, not a fanatic. Please enjoy the game. Here come the Tigers! The officials for tonight's game are referee Chris Doobie, umpire Don Ardito, linesman Richard Schultz, line judge Rick Stickles, back judge Sean Carney, and our timekeeper tonight is Martin Gibbs. Captains for hand are number 3, Isaiah McNeely, number 17, Phoenix Billings, and number 72, Ben Carniello. East Lyme captains are number 8, TJ Homer, number 19, Cameron Hart, number 68, Joseph Reitmeyer, and number 69, Joshua Morton. Old Lyme on the toss. They elect to receive. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for our national anthem.
Okay, Frank, you about ready?
I was all ready.
Going the wrong direction.
I think it makes a lot of difference tonight. There's no wind for a change.
Okay. Good evening for Madison Public Television and Daniel Hand Tiger Football. We are at the 6th game of the season tonight. We've played half of the regular season. This game is against the Vikings of East Lyme. And Isaiah McNeely kicks it off. It's a high one fielded about the 5. And brought back across the 20.
Kickoff return by number 40, Scott Galbo.
Hand comes into this game 5-0 and ranked number 1 in the state, all schools. And Frank, do you know much about this East Lyme team?
Yeah, just a little bit. They are 4-1 on the season.
4-1?
Yeah, their one loss was to NFA up in their own conference, the Eastern Connecticut Conference. And NFA is a double L team. The other teams they beat, the only thing I could see as a common opponent with us is from last year, Harding. They beat Harding by 3 points.
That's a run off the right side. Gains maybe a yard.
By number 19, Cameron Hart.
He's the number Hart there is their
By number 25, Shane Reiner.
key running back.
24, Austin Doyle.
Most of their players that are on the starting team are seniors like you might expect. It's hard to tell right now. They haven't scored a whole lot of points this season, but they have a 4-1 record, so you never know. That's why you got to play the games, right?
That's why they play them. And they're going to run it again up the middle.
Ball carried by number 2, Cameron Hart.
About to the 29. That's
By number 25, Shane Reiner.
3rd down and 5. Shane Reiner makes the tackle.
Gain of 4 on the play. 3rd and 5.
East Lyme is in their white pants, white shirt, uniforms. Hand has white pants and gray jerseys on top.
Numbers are pretty easy to read from our standpoint.
Okay, usually a pass play here with 3rd and a good 5.
That's right.
Quarterback rolling this way. He's got room to run a little bit.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds, no good. Covered by McNeely.
That's intended for number 40, Galbo. Incomplete.
Now I did see also that number 40, Galbo, who just went after that pass, has been their
Isaiah McNeely.
top receiver this year. I think he had like 20 receptions on the season.
We got a beautiful night and a strong field tonight. The temperature's in the mid-50s.
Oh, boy.
And absolutely no wind. A limp flag on the pole.
Quite a rarity for the strong field.
We don't expect that late in October. Punt formation. Low kick.
That's returnable.
It's fielded on a big bounce there by Schweitzer around the left side.
He got a little bit of a...
He's still going.
Nice job.
Number 7, Seth Schweitzer.
Across the 35.
He had about a 22-yard return on that, I think. It's about what I estimated for, so nice job by Schweitz.
Tackled by number 18, Hunter Liza.
Seth Schweitzer, the last of the Schweitzer clan.
Yes.
His dad, Scott Schweitzer, was a very good player at hand, as were 3 other uncles.
Ball spotted on the 33-yard line of East Lyme.
Not to mention cousins.
Yeah. Dale and Ken and Rick were all good football players. Ken was a good football player, went on to be quarterback at UConn. Billings, Phoenix Billings is the tailback position. That's handed off to Jesse Lutz over the left side, and he's down near the 20, first down.
Number 4, Jesse Lutz.
About 12 yards.
By number 2, Owen Robbins. First down, Tigers.
And Frank will mention that Colin McCabe is not in uniform tonight. He's in civvies down on the sideline.
That's right.
He's been nursing an injury for several weeks now. Played just one play last week. That's a run around the right side and got a little room to go down to the 10.
Number 3, McNeely.
About 10 yards.
Tackled by number 40, Scott Galbo.
11 yards.
Another Tiger first down.
Double spike into the game as a blocker.
Inside the 10-yard line.
First down. Phoenix Billings at quarterback. Jesse Lutz is the running back.
Now we got 2 receivers both sides.
Schweitzer in motion. Looking to throw. Across the middle. Complete pass. Touchdown hand. That looks like it. Ethan Haberman makes that catch. Big receiver. So hand right down the field, quick score. Frank, we got a blank scoreboard up.
Oh man, yes.
Where's that smoke coming from? From the scoreboard? There we go.
Boy, it could have been, you know.
Here's a spread formation.
Okay,
Nearly
not quite.
I believe he was top short there. 6-0 hand lead.
And number 3, Isaiah McMillan.
Well, what we're seeing, of course, is that we've been running that trick play basically a lot lately, and anybody that's been scouting us is going to see it. And part of Dave Mastriani's idea is they got to spend a lot of time against that, and it saves 2 points for, of course, the Vikings. But they'll work on that. Well, Henry will work on that, obviously.
We might mention that Hand's head coach, Dave Mastriani, had surgery a week ago, and we understand he's home and doing well. We hope to see him back soon.
That's right, boy. Well, I'm pulling for Dave to just get better and get going.
And in the meantime, one of his assistants, Mike DeVito, is running the show as the acting head coach tonight. McNeely hits a long high one, fielded to 5.
What a hang time.
Coming this way, and Doverspike makes the tackle.
Yeah,
Number 2, Owen Robbins.
just about the same run back as they did on the first kick. So a big crowd tonight for the Tigers, partly because Jeffrey School was honored here tonight.
1st and 10 for East Lyme.
All the youngsters that were here,
21-yard line.
good turnout. Nice job. Love seeing the little kids here. Getting that team spirit. All right, now let's see.
We played about 2.5 minutes before Hand scored first. Running to this side, and that's not going to get much. Right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, Austin Powers, or the powerful Austin, was in on that.
1 yard on the play.
Isaac, the down lineman, made that tackle.
There's Neislickers over there. But it was coming in his direction, and Powers, my man Powers out there, he came over very well and helped on that job.
Yeah, they gave him a yard on that. 2nd and 9. Looking at
the
the
pressure on the quarterback.
being pursued from behind.
Boom.
Gains a little yardage, maybe 5.
Actually, that's what you call a broken play, but he was able to make about 5 yards off that thing.
15, Lewis.
Michael Roach into the game for Hand.
Tackle by number 15, Donald Pike.
Roach is playing linebacker, taking over for
Gain of 5 on the play.
McCabe, I believe. Of course, you have Reiner in there. You have Wagner, Lucas Wagner, and then, of course, Doverspike, the big nail.
3rd and about 4. Looking to throw back this way, and that's not going to get him anything.
There you go.
Number 34 for Hand was right there to meet it, Michael Roach.
Roach, what a great job. He stayed home is what happened. It was trying to do a misdirection play on that is the Vikings, and Hand's discipline just stayed right there. They actually lost about a yard as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, he lost a yard or so, and punt formation for East Lyme. It's a high kick.
It's going to bounce.
Fielded on the bounce. Nice. Now he's coming this way. There's a flag down. There's an illegal block for Seth Schweitzer. Flag is thrown about the 45.
My goodness. See where he spotted the foul. No, it was right about the 45 by the way he's setting up there.
Against the Tigers. Blocking the back.
That's a tough one.
Tigers will start off first and 10 from their own 45-yard line.
A lot of times it's hard for the man doing the blocking to escape that situation because he starts to throw his block in there. The opposition guy just turns around. Can't stay away from it sometimes.
Phoenix Billings at quarterback. That's Haberman in motion. He's going to throw to him over on the far side. Good gain. First down and a lot more.
Pass complete to number 9, Ethan Haberman. Brought down by number 12, Anglin. First down, Tigers.
That was kind of nice right at the end. Ethan the Hawk on that puppy. He lowered his shoulder going into the man going to tackle. And I did get him down, but I bet he's still feeling it.
First down at midfield. Another quick pass
same
on
play
the flat on
side.
this side. That looks like Jesse Lutz. He's got a first down.
Tackled by number 15, Hunter Lewis.
Big gain.
First down, Tigers.
It's put down at the 37.
First and 10 for the Tigers from East Line, 37-yard line.
So they made up that penalty real quick.
They sure did.
There's a motion. Connor Quinn gets the ball.
Ball carried by number 88, Connor Quinn.
Connor Quinn takes it down there to 30.
Ball by number 50, Caleb Smith. Gain of 5 on the play.
Second and 5.
Second and 5.
We heard before the game that Connor Quinn was going to get some carries tonight, and there was one right there. Jesse Lutz going left. Sheds a tackle, got a first down, quite a bit more.
Tackle by number 2, Owen Robbins. Another first down for the Tigers.
Well, old Jesse boy, when he gets rolling, holy mackerel.
He did a good job of breaking a tackle over there on that far side. First down. Phoenix Billings rolls out. Now he's throwing. Ooh, incomplete. Good defensive coverage there. Looking for Schweitzer.
For number 7, Seth Schweitzer. Incomplete.
Very tight coverage by the Viking on that. Viking did a very good defensive job. He closed very much. When Phoenix wants to throw that, Schweitzer was open, but the Viking closed very, very quickly.
Second down and 10. That's Shane Reiner in there as a blocker in the backfield. Now he moves over to the left.
He does a lot of that.
Back to the right.
That's really a fullback position that he plays, and he does block, but he also slip out there for.
Here comes Jesse Lutz around the corner on this side.
Oh my goodness, he's going all the way!
Jesse Lutz dives into the end zone, touchdown. He did a good job breaking tackles on that.
Didn't he, though? And then keeping his balance. I mean, he had to put a paw down and keep on going. Nice job by Jesse. Everybody knows he scored 100 and some odd yards last week down there at Norwalk. But nice job right there again from Jesse.
When you're 5'6", you can keep the balance better.
Yeah, that's something I never had very much of, was balance.
They're going to close it up and kick it now. Isaiah McNeely is the kicker.
Yeah, Flanagan holding it. That's Will Flanagan, I believe, of the famous Flanagan family.
Will Flanagan is the holder.
Oh, that's into the
hit the flagpole.
Yeah, otherwise it's going to be ending up in somebody's windshield out in the parking lot.
That ball hit the flagpole. That's dead center when you do that.
It sure is.
13-0. Hand leads. Played a little more than half of this first quarter. Isaiah McNeely set the kickoff again. He's got no wind, so it doesn't matter which direction he's kicking. And it's a low hard one.
Oh, give him a chance to.
Still rolling down there. Finally picked up inside the 10. And a pretty good return back across the 25.
Yeah.
Kickoff return by number 40, Galbo.
Now the other two kicks were about ended on the 23. That one's going to be with the 28. Will Flanagan on the kick. How about that? He was the holder on the point after, and then Will goes in, and he also goes out on that special, on some receptions on occasion, and he's been got a 2-point play last week.
I see number 22 just coming off the field. That's
down for East Lyme on their own 29-yard line.
That's Nicholas Lynch, sophomore.
Nick Lynch.
First down, East Lyme. Straight back, looking to throw across the middle. Going long, well overthrown.
Pass intended for number 12, Anglin. Defended by number 21, Aiden Patrick.
Way overthrown on that, but
Aiden Patrick had his man pretty well covered anyhow. McNeely is protecting this corner on this side. Quarterback looking to throw again.
They got him.
Snowed under.
Who was that masked man?
Big Law. Ben Carnello.
Who else but Big Ben? Bong. Well, who else but Big Ben? Any of them are going to be able to do it up there. He just... when he gets rolling up there, he can come in from that left side. And,
third down, 19 to go.
Man, you got to get rid of him as far as the offense goes. Otherwise, you're in trouble.
Ben overpowered his defensive man across from him on that play. East Lyme sends 3 receivers to the near side.
3 and about 20. 18 maybe. He almost got
back is looking long.
That's pickable. Oh!
The referee signal interception.
Pass intercepted by number 21, Aiden Patrick.
Patrick intercept.
First down, Tigers.
Well, Patrick, what
I knew somebody caught it, but I didn't know if it was the receiver or the defender.
Yeah, it's been running in that direction. He's going to pull off, so he's a very, very quick out there, and he's really getting to have a lot of football sense out there. He hasn't played much in the past. I guess he hadn't played right since rec league. And
with the ball back at the 42. It's a delay to Jesse Lutz.
Jesse Lutz with the play.
Got about 6.
A little bit of a delay down there just to let him get going. And of course, Ryan Bourdier, the center, always, you can count on him always getting a good block in. Always.
Doris back into the game. We got a bit of a delay here. An East Lyme man was down after that play. Injury timeout. Okay, ready to go. 2nd and 4.
Yeah,
and a flag. What's that? Delay of game?
Against the Tigers. Red ball, delay of game. 5 yards.
Delay of game.
Yeah, it's almost a first down for him.
Second down.
Away. Take some of that away, unfortunately.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Looking down the middle, a little overthrown, looking for Haberman.
Pass intended for number 9, Haberman, incomplete.
Just a tad too high on that one, Kent.
Third down.
Haberman was actually on that crossing pattern that they like to put him into, and just a tad off on the pass.
Looking to throw.
Oh, he's got
setting up a screen. Oh, complete pass, but a loss on the play. Jesse Lutz makes the catch.
Jesse Lutz. Stopped by number 19, Calvin Hart. Loss of 2 on the play. 4th down.
Haberman will punt. Well, there again, the defense could identify that play. They had the blitz on to try to put Phoenix out of his rhythm, which they did a little bit.
Haberman end over end. It's not good. Finally, it's covered by East Lyme. It looks like at the 25. Almost.
Covered by number 40.
That's a muff punt.
East Lyme ball. First down in their own 25.
Looking to throw over on this side, tackled immediately.
Complete to number 18, Hunter Lizza.
All right, tackled by McNeely and Blake.
Gain of 3 on the play.
Daryl Blake is wearing 15, playing in the outside linebacker position.
7 for the Vikings.
Swapping off out there with Roach, giving them both some time. Good time. Both are applying themselves very well tonight.
Keeper by the quarterback.
Number 4, Perry.
That's a loss of a yard or 2.
Left by number 44, Austin Doyle. Loss of 2 yards on the play. 3rd and 9.
So now the ball is at the 26. And we're down to a minute and a half left in this first quarter. Daniel Hand ahead 13-0. East Lyme got 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to this side. Quarterback rolling that way.
Oh, they got him.
And he is going to be hit for a loss. Dover Spike is in there.
Perry sacked by number 10, Kevin Nizick, and number 72 is Ben Cornell.
Nizick, Cornell, and Dover Spike all in on that tackle.
3 on the play, 4th and 12.
4th down, 12. Another punt. Hand's return man is Seth Schweitzer, standing near midfield. That's a pretty good punt. Fair catch.
Good job.
Fair catch at the 48.
Catch called by number 7, Schweitzer. Tigers will start off.
That was an excellent job on that. Had a very, very high, long hang time. Wasn't deep.
Well, here's Connor Quinn in there as a tailback, Frank.
Well, Connor's a good-sized young man. He's been playing a lot of safety out there, and he's been on some passes. Now getting him in there in the game now is he's a junior.
Phoenix Billings looking to throw. Complete pass near the sideline. Haberman.
Number 9, Haberman. First down, Tigers. First and 10 for the Tigers on the Viking 42-yard line.
Quick pass. Haberman. And he breaks a tackle heading by the sideline. Whoa! Finally, he can't get away from the last tackler. Clear down to the 23.
Owen Robbins. Another first down for the Tigers.
They like that slant to Haberman, don't they?
Oh, they really do.
He's a big target there.
I watched them practicing that at one of the scrimmages before the season started. You can see that was something they're really working on.
Another pass.
Oh, almost intercepted.
Yeah.
A little bit out in front of Rayner, I think.
A little congested there where that ball went.
Pass intended for number 25, Shane Reiner, incomplete. Second down.
I'm trying to identify the running back there.
Well, you got Rayner in at fullback. Is it still Quinn? I'm not sure. Or
I think it's 22, Lynch.
Well, that'd be interesting if it is Lynch.
Colin McCabe, who's had a big season, has been out hurt for several games. There's a run off left side and still going.
Quinn with the carry.
That's
right.
First down, Tigers.
That's number 88.
Knocked out of bounds by number 7, Matt Orifice.
Connor Quinn.
That was a nice job by the mighty Quinn.
First and goal on the 7.
This is his first game to have a chance to be a running back this year. And got 2 receivers stacked to this side.
You bet.
That's where Haberman can cut across the middle. There he goes. Haberman makes the catch.
Touchdown, Tigers.
Touchdown hand.
Keep the number 9, Ethan Haberman.
Haberman was the back man on the 2-man stack on this side. And with that play, it ran out the first quarter, but they will kick the extra point, looks like. Or they'll line up in a spread first. Isaiah McNeely looking over the defense to decide what to do. Now he'll kick it. Big Tom Bambrick is a blocker there as the right tackle.
The kick is up.
McNeely hits it long.
And it's good.
Man.
He missed a flagpole that time.
He did. He was off a little bit. You know, maybe he burped or something as he was approaching the ball. Well, so far, boy, I'll tell you, Hand has got a lot working pretty well, I'd say, out there. And again, the offensive line is just outstanding.
We don't give them enough credit to the center is 55, Ryan Bordier.
Ryan is really, I mean, he's only a junior. And, of course, the one I'm quite impressed with, too, is Sander Kosia. This is his first year starting, and he's a junior also.
That one goes out of bounds at about the 2.
They'll get it. They'll take it on the 35, I'm sure. They take it on the 35, and that's the best field position starting after any kick so far. So.
I don't think we've mentioned number 5. It's played quite a bit in this first half.
Oh, Telford.
Colin Telford.
Yeah.
He's out there now.
Would like to take it on the 35-yard line.
He usually is a safety. East Lyme with the ball at the 35. Motion left, they give it to the man there, and he's tripped up.
That's Dover Spike.
By number 2, Owen Robbins.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dover Spike, I believe, is the guy who tripped him.
Colin Telford.
Oh, Telford, okay. Telford came clear up from safety to make that.
He did. He was quick, too, moving it up. Wow.
He identified that as a running play really quick. It's a misdirection going back the other way, and nothing there.
By 19, Cameron Hart.
I don't think that even made it to the line of scrimmage, did it?
Number 25, Shane Reiner, and number 72, Ben Cornello.
Right.
On the play, 3rd and 10.
Shane Reiner and Ben Cornello make that tackle.
Again, Big Ben coming in from behind the plays to help run it down. And Shane coming through the line from his linebacker spot, and he just scissored the guy.
Austin Doyle is the nose guard right opposite the center. East Lyme with 3 receivers on this side, quarterback looking left.
Oh,
looks like a completion.
It does, in first down, I believe.
Pass complete to number 18, Hunter Lizza.
Wow.
For a first down.
First down at the 45.
That'd be only a couple of first downs they've had so far.
That was a good play by the offense.
Yeah, that was an excellent catch, and he just dove forward for the first down. Nice job.
Check that, they're on 45.
To run up the middle on that one. That one is stopped for a loss.
My goodness. Big bench.
Big bench.
That ball carrier met Big Ben at the line of scrimmage, and he went backwards.
That looked really like a grizzly bear coming through and just snapping him down.
I don't think you run right at Big Ben. I think you try to go around him.
I have to see if we can get some weights and measures on the guys fighting him out there.
Motion this way. Quarterback keeps it. And he gains about a yard.
Tackled by number 34, Michael Roach, and number 10, Kevin Isaac.
Isaac and Roach in the tackle. Daryl Brake back into the game. Brake is getting a lot of time at linebacker, filling a spot that McCabe played the linebacker position before he was hurt.
It's kind of looking to me like they're putting Brake in on passing plays.
There's a pitch to the left side, stop.
21 Tully on the carry.
Yeah, it looks
right
like
at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it looked like they're swapping off Brake and Roche. Whether it's a passing or a running play, that time they fooled the Tigers by not doing a pass, but we'll see if that's the way it works out.
Isaac and Doyle in on that tackle, another punt. Seth Schweitzer's the deep man to return it.
Coming out is Canelio and Isaiah.
The low snap and not
Go
fielded.
after it.
He's going to have to kick it on the run.
Oh, man.
And he's stopped for a big loss. That was a 4th down play. Great field position.
That was not a good decision. Once he dropped it, he should have.
Number 7, Matt Rogers.
He should have just kicked it away. I mean, a quick kick type thing. But, man.
Tigers will take over on the Vikings 33-yard line. 1st and 10.
Dover Spike going in now. They usually put him in motion. Schweitzer will be the one in motion, maybe.
Phoenix Billing is a quarterback. Jesse Lutz is a running back. McNeely in motion. Oh, McNeely's going to throw it.
McNeely throwing it.
They get caught.
Tackling. Oh, man.
Went up above 2 defenders and caught that ball.
The old basketball move.
Yeah, McNeely has played some quarterback, and he's got a pretty good arm.
He is. I mean, last year he was really the backup quarterback to Phoenix. Come on,
1st and goal. That's around with the right side. That looks like a touchdown.
Touchdown, Tigers.
Reiner.
That's Shane Reiner?
Yeah, I believe so.
Here's the spread formation. Isaiah McNeely will now kick it.
Yeah, he decided against it.
Good snap, good hole, good kick.
Good kick.
Out to the pitcher's mound on the Little League field. Good old hand fight song.
Is it Shane Reiner who's the long snapper, Frank?
He has been, yeah.
I think that's who it was. Did a good job. Put it right there where he needed to. We're going to try to pick up a few more numbers here. 32 is out there. He's a sophomore. Connor Powell on the coverage. I see we got a number 50. Rocky Mayer. 24, Benjamin Sisk. That's a bouncer. Fielded at about the 8.
Man.
He is met right across the 20.
I think that was
Kickoff return by number 40, Galbo.
that was Wagner right there, I believe. Lucas.
Number 22, Nick Lynch.
Also,
And number 50, Rocky Mayer.
Rocky Mayer, Lynch in on the tackle.
Vikings ball, 1st and 10 on their own 23-yard line.
These kids that don't get to play a whole lot that are in on kick coverage, they love to make that tackle, don't they?
boy, they sure do. They love the contact. And, of course, if they play so many quarters in the season, then they get their letter. So it's
Oh, the quarterback gets out of there, and he's in trouble now. About the 29.
Number 4, Perry.
He made about 7
Number 56, Luke Wagner.
Made about 7 yards, though.
yeah, he got something out of it. Yeah, and they had so many blockers. The whole offensive line came out and formed a pocket for him.
Number 6 on the play.
Gain of a little over 6 there.
Well, I think they expect something because Bammer just went in. And out came Austin.
East Lyme, 2 receivers each side. Looking to throw it. Now he's on the sideline. Complete pass. Good play.
Pass complete to number 12, Anglin.
Number 21 there for a hand.
Number 44, Austin Doyle.
Aiden Patrick was there, so was Austin Doyle.
No gain on the play. Check out, first down, Vikings.
They get a first down on that, Frank?
Yes, they did.
Okay.
Just got it.
Quarterback sheds one tackler, but can't get away from the next one.
With the keeper.
Doyle finally cleans it up.
Fourth down by number 10, Kevin Nysick, for a loss of 2 yards. Second and 12.
Yeah, Tolford kind of racked up his wrist a little bit. He's not going to tell anybody that, but you can see him shaking it.
Tolford, from his safety position, it made the initial contact.
Right. Slowed him down, turned him around.
He's all over the place.
Yeah.
You don't see safety sacking the quarterback a whole lot.
Not very much.
Quarterback's going to keep it. Got a few yards. You got a
number 56, Lucas Wagner.
Got close to 5 yards.
Luke goes in there. Luke books another tackle, just like that.
3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Well, we played a little over half of the second quarter now. And they had 27-0. And there are some whistles. Looks like a timeout by East Lyme.
Timeout East Lyme.
A little kid with orange hair down there.
Yeah.
Okay, ready to go here. 3rd and a long 6. Pass over on the far side. Stopped near the 40.
Yeah, Brake did a good job on that one.
Daryl Brake makes the tackle.
Stayed right with him. He's good size for a linebacker. He's a junior, 5'11", 180 pounds, and he's really coming on strong.
4 yards to go.
Another punt for East Lyme. They have had a number of punts this first half.
You had a lot of practice at it, aren't they? Just let it go.
Let me feel it on the bounce. Back across the 40. Seth Schweitzer feels that on the bounce.
Well, you know, the way that thing bounced, he was able to take a quick look around, see if we could get a couple. Yeah, he got about 5 extra out of that.
Back to the 42.
First and 10 for the Tigers on their own 42-yard line.
Another timeout?
I don't know. Another break here.
Timeout East Lyme.
East Lyme is taking another timeout. That's at least two that they've taken, right, Frank?
That's true, yep. And showing it on the clock, all right. Hand hasn't taken any yet. We did have one injury time out there for a while, back in the first quarter. And thankfully, it's been a pretty penalty-free game so far. Hand has had two on him, but nothing super serious. Not the kind that really drive a coach crazy. We certainly don't want Dave going crazy back at the house because they have no place to throw anything. Sit there, relax, Dave, have a cup of tea. Guys are doing well coached.
Well, first down Hand at the 42. Low snap. Now it's a slant, incomplete.
It's really incomplete.
Yeah,
But really intended the receiver. There's Jesse Lutz.
Yeah, not much there.
Yeah.
No hole. Number 19, Hart.
No hole there.
On the play.
Dover spike back in.
Third down.
Reiner out.
Well, in this 3rd and 9, this is the first we've been in a long situation like this. Again, normally he's going to say you're going to have a passing game here.
Dover spike is out as a receiver here on this side. Phoenix Billing looking to throw.
They're going to Haberman.
Fairly long. Looks complete. At Haberman.
Pass complete to number 9.
Yeah.
Haberman.
First down Hand.
First down Tigers.
Ethan Haberman has got some basketball experience, and he uses it there to shield off the defender.
It really does. Not to mention 6'4" and big wings on him.
He does a very good job of shielding off the defender so he can make the catch.
Well, not only is it 6'4", but it's 225 pounds worth of 6'4" out there. That's he's out on as a receiver, but normally...
Here comes Jesse Lutz, and on this side, turns the corner. Good game. Clear down to the 27.
Number 19, Cameron Hart. First down, Tigers.
28, maybe.
Boy, he turned on the Rockets, didn't he?
He outran the defender there.
Man.
Plenty of time, over 3 minutes left before the half. Phoenix keeps it going left. Still going. Oh, he's...
No, they say he's out.
They say he's out of bounds about the 11.
11.
Knocked out of bounds by number 40, Galbo.
Tiptoeing down the sideline.
Will be first and 10 from the 11-yard line.
Well, that was a keeper by Phoenix all the way, and so the Montana kid went out there and he did okay, about 15 yards on the play. But I have them as the only real meant run for him, called run play for him in the game.
Jesse Lutz over the right side. There's a big hole.
And he carries a bunch.
Hole. Good blocking on that right side. Center, right guard.
Stopped by number 18, Hunter Gain of 9 on the play. 2nd and 1.
Where are they putting that ball, Frank? About the 1?
1 or 1.5, something like that.
Between the 1 and the 2, it looks like.
Check that it's 1st and goal.
Oh, quarterback sneak.
Power play.
Quarterback
10
sneak.
guys go into the end zone.
Tigers.
So if somebody held on to the ball and scored.
By Phoenix Billings.
Boy, that was a line surge, wasn't it?
I mean, honestly,
10 guys in gray shirts
East Lyme guys
surged forward into the end zone.
They just didn't know what hit them that time. They weren't prepared for that whatsoever, and Phoenix just went up there and took the ball in that traditional kind of, well, it wasn't a traditional quarterback.
This is interesting, Frank. They'll have the 35-point lead if they score here.
Oh, and they missed. That's right. You were
no good.
Didn't get it. So it's 33-0.
You know, I think that's what Isaiah wanted. He wanted to get the 35. He must have a heavy date tonight afterwards, or maybe they have a dinner engagement.
Maybe he didn't want to complete that. The first-string players would like to play the second half.
Well, that's the other side of the coin. It certainly is. You know, I was also thinking of Jesse Lutz. You know, I mean, here's this young man at 5'6", 150 pounds. But if we knew somebody who had a PhD in the upper mathematics engineering, you'd probably say there's a pretty good weight ratio there to really pound through there, don't you think? You know anybody like that?
Plus he can really run.
Plus he can really run.
Isaiah McNeely is going to kick off again. His leg is getting tired, I believe.
Yeah. Hope he's exercised it a lot recently. I'm looking at these East Lyme cheerleaders still cheering away down there, doing a job.
Yeah. The leg isn't too tired yet.
No, not
down
too.
to the 3 on the fly.
Whoa!
Return. Finally tackled at the 30.
Wow, how about that?
That's Schweitzer.
Number 6, Will Flanagan.
Oh, it's Flanagan. Flanagan makes the tackle over there.
Well, that'll make his big brother happy up there in Union. If they're watching, I was told last week that
start off on their 30-yard line.
the guys up at Union College are watching these when they can get them, and depending, they're playing some ball up there. And so anyway, guys, Will's out there doing a good job.
East Lyme with the ball at the 30. Just under 2.5 minutes left before the half. Quarterback gets out of there.
Boom.
Now he's tackled.
Oh.
Gained about 4.
Austin.
Keeper by Perry.
Austin and Isaac, I think.
25. Shane Reiner.
Well, they say Shane.
Austin Doyle.
Yeah, Shane, I guess, okay. That's good. We'll give Shane another one.
Tigers.
Hand takes a timeout to stop the clock.
Yeah, Hand would like to get it to 35, I'm sure.
We're talking about 35 points. As we have said a number of times before, they have a high school rule that if one team is leading the other by 35 points or more at the half, it's running time, which means that the clock doesn't stop for incomplete passes or out of bounds or penalties marked off. So that makes for short quarters after the first half. Last year, in 13 games, Hand had running time in all 13. So far in the first 5 games this year, they have had running time in every game. Last week against Norwalk, their running time didn't start until late in the fourth quarter, however.
That's right.
There's a long pass just out of reach.
Pass intended for number 18, Hunter Liesel.
Isaiah on the deep coverage out there. But again, that pass really was a little bit long. The running back actually, the receiver actually had some time ahead of Isaiah on that. Well, still looking to see if my granddaughter's down here, and I haven't been able to see her. When all that crew from Jeffrey School, elementary school.
How old is she?
5.5.
5.5. Okay.
I got to make sure I say the half in there because she gets mad if I don't say the 5.5.
You got to count that half, right?
You betcha, boy. It makes a big difference.
Okay, looking
Oh,
at
look at
throw.
Cornelia.
Big Ben is in there pressuring, and the running back is going to be tackled from behind.
Nice run down by Dover Spike.
Dover Spike makes the tackle from behind.
Yeah. That was a classic tackle from behind solo, really.
And calls timeout with a 4th and 4 coming up. They want the ball back with 2 minutes left.
They sure do. Kind of interesting. You've got down here on the sidelines, you've got Haberman and the Montana kid kind of talking together a little bit down there. Now he goes over to Bamber and, well, he's doing a little bit of what the Montana kid is doing down there. He's doing his captain's chores, which is very good.
Okay, another punt. Seth Schweitzer is the return man, deep for a hand.
Told for the up man.
Another low snap. Oh,
that's
high kick.
I'll tell you what, it's fair catch.
Yeah, fair catch made.
Very smart. Very, very smart. Those are very high kicks.
Fair catch by Schweitzer.
There's going to be 60 yards to get down the other end of the field in 2 minutes. Certainly doable. Particularly if you can do some of it in the air.
We're going to see a little bit of
from the Tigers on their own 40-yard line.
Passing here, I believe. Although Jesse Lutz can reel off big chunks at a time, can't he?
Sure can.
And with 2 receivers each side. Jesse in the backfield with Phoenix. Phoenix Billings has got Jesse Lutz on height by about 8 or 10 inches. Throwing long.
Deep, he's got him. Oh!
Almost.
Oh!
Defender may have gotten a hand on that. Haberman, the receiver.
Incomplete. Defended by number 1, Mason Senko.
Cade Doverspike has been lining up as a receiver, but they haven't thrown to him yet.
Not yet. He has had it in the past. Some of the past games he's received a couple. So we know he's got the capability.
McNeely is wide left here. Oh, there's a man wide open on the far sideline. Still going.
Complete to
Haberman.
Touchdown, Tigers.
Did he stay in bounds? I guess he did.
Looks like it.
Right on the sidelines there. Ethan Haberman took it away from the defender.
Another basketball move, wasn't it?
Stayed in bounds.
Oh, there we go to 39.
McNeely's not going to mess around with the spread formation here.
Whoa.
He hit that one halfway to Clinton.
Yeah, I will say that the Vikings had a man coming in, and he pretty good layout on that. Almost got the ball, but put the point on the board.
40-0.
Yeah, I have Haberman for about 170 yards.
Really?
Yeah.
How many completions is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 completions? What'd you say, 140?
170.
170. That's a pretty good average, isn't it?
Oh, man. Of course, you get 60 on one play. That helps a lot, but...
Okay, we're going to see a lot of different numbers in the second half.
Ethan the Hawk.
Here's a kick fielded on the fly at about the 3. Good, good return.
All right.
Across the 30.
Kickoff return by number 40, Galbo. Stop by number 6, Will Flanagan, and number 12, Patrick Flanagan.
Got 2 Flanagans made in on that tackle.
Flanagan and Flanagan.
They're brothers, right?
They're brothers.
Yeah. Plus, they had a pretty good older brother, too, didn't they?
Yeah, he did all right, didn't he? He did all right. For those who don't know the history, we called him Area 51. Stay out of it. Last year was their older brother.
What I liked about that, Frank, is you had to explain to people
Yeah.
what Area 51 was.
It absolutely surprised me.
Number 25, Shane Ryan. Gain of 2. Second and 8.
There's a chunk of desert out there in the west.
Those are some of the things I like to come up with, see if the kids know what they are, but that one really surprised me.
We just crossed the 1 minute mark. That's a delay up the middle. Good run.
Yeah, almost the first. Well, they're going to give it to him as a first down.
Looks like they're giving him a first down.
Number 2, Cade Doverspike, and 88, Connor Quinn.
Doverspike makes the tackle.
That was a nice dive by the running back because he kept his knees up and pushed the ball forward just enough to get the first down.
Has East Lyme crossed the 50-yard line yet, Frank? I can't recall.
I don't think so. I'm trying to think myself. If they did, it would have been just barely, but
They haven't really threatened to score yet. There's a pretty good pass. Out of bounds. No good.
Pass intended for number 12, England. Incomplete.
now the quarterback goes all the way across the field to get his play, apparently. Now he has to bring it in. That's something apparently they don't signal in over there.
20 seconds left and a half. Setting up a screen. Receiver got one hand on it, and then it was almost there.
That's right, deflection, almost.
Third down 10. This side of the field. Now a reverse back the other way, and they got that one wrapped up.
Wow. About an 8-yard loss.
That should run out the first half with Hand leading 40-0. And Frank, my prediction is that the final score is not going to be 80-0.
I don't think so. No, I think that's a pretty good bet.
We will have cheerleaders and Daniel Hand marching band. Flag girls out, and then back for third quarter.
Cheer for the cheerleaders.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The 2019 Daniel Hand High School Tiger Marching Band is under the direction of John Gage and John Leonard, with drum majors Ella Dreyer, Kevin Hoban, Allie Lesnick, and Kyle Northrup. Here comes that Tiger Band. The Tiger Band opens their 2019 halftime show with the music of Paul Simon from the classic album Graceland, You Can Call Me Al. The Tiger Flag Squad is led by captains Sophia Fettis, Ellie Reynolds, Avery Tomachich, and Olivia Zadunik. We will now feature the Flag Squad and the captain's own original choreography with Elton John's Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting. The Tiger Band and Flag Squad will close their halftime show with our school fight song, On Wisconsin. The Tiger Band, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, please visit our concession stand this evening and support the Hand Music Boosters. Our annual fruit sale is underway, and we encourage you to support our students by purchasing delicious Florida citrus, available at the concession stand tonight only.
We have a winner in the 50-50 raffle. The winning ticket in the 50-50 raffle is 971-9527. The winning ticket in the 50-50 raffle is 971-9527. Please come to the press box. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is the Daniel Hand Tigers' third annual Pink Paw game. Is Infinite Strength. Infinite Strength is an organization that helps many patients with the financial hardship imposed by a cancer diagnosis. The cost associated with managing the side effects of breast cancer can be insurmountable for those already struggling financially. Infinite Strength is helping patients by providing for rent and mortgage payments, utilities, groceries, hospital parking, head covering, and child care. Please consider donating to this outstanding organization. For more information, go to www.infinitestrength.org. Please hold up your placards in preparation for a moment of silence. Now we ask that everyone observe a moment of silence. Thank you. With me tonight in the booth is the founder of Infinite Strength, Roberta Lombardi. We'd like to just hear from her a little bit about the organization. Roberta, you founded Infinite Strength after you fought breast cancer. What made you decide to start this nonprofit?
Well, as I went through 14 months of treatment sitting in the hospital, I was lucky enough to be able to afford the treatments, even those that weren't covered by insurance. But week after week in the infusion center, I noticed that that was not the case for the majority of patients, and they were having to talk to their teams about how they were going to pay their bills and get through treatment and still feed their family. And I knew that, you know what, I was lucky enough to come out of this and be very fortunate and I needed to help the people in this community because it's becoming like an epidemic here.
So what are the initiatives that you raise funds for?
So we help women pay their bills during treatment, rent and mortgage, car, childcare. We also fund scalp pooling, which allows a patient to preserve themselves from hair loss during chemotherapy, but it is not covered by insurance here in the United States. And then we also started the first of its kind Preservation of Fertility Fund for women that are still young, of childbearing age, that are diagnosed with this disease, which is becoming more and more common.
That's great. How much have you given to patients since you began in 2018?
We've given over $125,000 to patients in our community.
That's incredible. What should people know about breast cancer that perhaps they are not aware of?
So thank you. They call this Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and I think we're all aware of breast cancer, but one of the least talked about parts of breast cancer is that yes, 1 in 8 women will get breast cancer, but out of those women, for every 3 of us diagnosed at early stage, at least 1 will get metastatic stage 4 and die because it is not curable. And so we have to find a cure, we have to raise money, and we have to support the people that are going through it now while researchers are trying to find a cure.
Thank you very much.
Couldn't get out, so Jim was being an expert witness and saying that car couldn't have. Okay, we're about ready to begin third quarter. It's a low ground ball out of bounds. Well, he was. He was telling the FBI that there was no way that that car would have failed, that was a deliberate act. Interesting.
Yeah.
What he does. He's got a PhD in engineering.
On the 35-yard line.
And he investigates disasters. That's what he does. Okay, back to the football game. And we'll get the ball at the 35 as we begin the third quarter with running time.
Well, let's see how Hand plays it.
And it's a quick pass to the far side. Complete and a good gain. First down and quite a bit more.
You see them making fun of you down there, Ken? You see them making fun of you right there?
Knocked out of bounds by number 2, Owen Ryan. First down, Tigers. Ball on the 50-yard line.
That was Seth Schweitzer to come in that catch. Took it up to the 50. And Jesse Lutz.
Oh, my goodness
good
gracious.
run, almost to the 40.
Should be
Carried by number 4, Jesse Lutz.
awful close to a first down. I'm not sure he's going to give it to him, but
I gave him 9 yards on that run.
yeah, almost 9.5 probably.
Gain of 9 on the play.
And that play before that gained 15.
Yeah, I was trying to keep some stats earlier. I'll try to get them to you. I did go down at halftime to see my son and granddaughter down there.
There's a run across
That's
the
the first.
left side, first down.
Shane Reiner with the carry.
Shane Reiner carries it forward. Well, we hope to get Colin McCabe back for the next game.
First down, Tigers.
Sure do.
We'll mention that Hand only has one more home game. That's against Shelton. Next week they play at West Haven. And that will not be an easy game, Frank.
Never are against West Haven. It's a great facility. We love the facility.
Billings is looking long.
Duke for Haberman
There's
again.
his man. Complete
He's got
pass, touchdown.
Haberman for a touchdown. Tigers.
Haberman just overwhelmed the defensive man there.
Let me tell you something. I saw his grandfather down here, and I was talking with him during halftime, too. And I said, I had Haberman, you had your grandson down for 172 yards in the first. I said, do you think he's going to make 200? And he said, no. I said, I don't think so either because they won't play him much. Well, he just went over 200 yards by about 10 that time. Oh, my goodness. What a nice play for the young man.
Here's the extra point try by McNeely. Up and
That's good.
looks good. 47-0.
Point is good.
Frank, I will mention that through the first 5 games, Daniel Hand has been averaging 49 points
49 points.
per game, and the opposition has been averaging just under 8.
Wow. Yeah. That's something. Well, I think a team like the Vikings are putting up a spirited game out there, but boy, they must feel like they've been kind of shell-shocked right now.
I feel like they've met an oncoming train, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. 200-yard game for Ethan the Hawk Haberman.
Remember, the first game or two, Haberman didn't get many receptions because his reputation preceded him, and he had double coverage
Yes.
all the time.
Yeah.
And they didn't throw to him much. Here's a long kick. Fielded at about the 8. Run to the right. These guys have pretty good returns on the kicks, haven't they?
That kid, who they're kicking to, he's also their
Kickoff return by number 40, Scott Galvin.
their receiver, has the most receptions for the team on the season.
Austin Doyle.
He does. He comes up pretty well. You can see why he can get some yards when he's catching the ball. But also something we notice is that Isaiah hasn't put one in for a touchback.
First down, on their own 33-yard line.
All season long he's been getting more than half his his kicks into the
You're right.
into the touchdown area, touchback area. And I wonder if it's part of a technique to try to get it up there.
We've got just a little bit
Oh,
of breeze
man.
blowing now,
Yeah, it's coming up a bit.
but the temperature is still 50 degrees or so.
Looks like
Nice
Austin.
evening.
Carried by number 22, Aiden Carey.
Austin got in on that one.
Tackled by number 72, Ben Corniello.
Yeah,
Bambrick into the game.
Ben came around, but Austin was right in there. Austin again, he just
Second and 12.
comes through that nose position like you wouldn't believe. So that was a loss of 2 yards out there, Ken, almost 3.
Well, they're trying to
Oh.
sweep this in, and they got a few yards and hit hard on the sideline.
19, Cameron Hart.
McNeely
Knocked out of bounds by number 3, McNeely.
Yeah.
drives him out of bounds. That was a pretty decent pickup.
Yeah, a little bit of trash talking going out there. You can see the way the heads are bobbing around at each other.
7, 3rd and 5.
3rd down and 5 now. And he went out of bounds, but the clock's continuing to run with running time.
There you go.
That was a clean hit, but a hard one right at the sideline. Yeah, to
That's a
dive
loss.
into the middle of the line with
Carried
nothing.
by number 22,
Lost a yard.
Aiden Carey. Stopped by 56, Lucas Wagner for a loss of 1 yard on the play. I'll make it 4th and 6.
Around the 40, yeah. We'll do some interviews tonight after the game's over. Try to get the defensive line and linebackers in on that, I think. See what we can do.
4th and long. Punt formation again. This kid's had a lot of punts tonight.
Get a lot of exercise.
That means Hand has been pretty tough on stopping the run. It's a high kick away from the return man, bounces backwards
Yeah, takes a
at
hand
about
bounce.
41.
No good field position again, and in goes number
Ball
12,
down by number 22,
Flanagan.
Aiden Carey.
Now Flanagan's going in to be the quarterback, and I think if we look at the running back is number 30. I can't quite tell yet.
Tigers ball, 1st and 10.
Daryl Brake is in there
Around 40
as a blocker, fullback position. So a lot of the starters pretty well got their evening done. To run up the middle, gained a couple.
Ball carried by number 88, Connor Quinn.
Connor Quinn gets a
All right,
carry.
it's Connor then. Okay.
The play.
Well, your advance notice was that he was going to get
By number 16,
a lot out
Jonathan
there,
Morton.
and he is. Nice job by Connor. He had like 30 yards in the first half. By the way, just in passing, in the first half, Phoenix was 11. He had 8 for 11 in the first half.
It's a swing to this side of the field.
Yep.
Gained about
Now-
3.
Number 80, Darian McMahon with the carry.
Son of a gun, there's a new
Stopped by
name.
number 75, David Simnowski.
I didn't catch who that ball carrier was, did you?
He said McMahon, but
About 5.
McMahon and McMurray. Either way, they said his number, I thought it was 80, but 78 is the only one we come close to on that. And I doubt if that's him.
I think it looks like a 22 in the backfield there.
And it's got to be
Nicholas Lynch.
Well, that's neat.
That's Flanagan. That's pretty good throw. Down to the 40, complete pass.
Pass complete to number 84, Shane Smith. Stop by number 12, Anglin. Gets their first down for the Tigers.
That was a sophomore out there, Shane Smith, that made that catch. Deep on the left flat.
What was his number, though? I don't have... I thought they said 84, but...
84, Shane Smith.
Oh, you've got a newer roster than I have, Kent. Nice reception, though. Oh, a sophomore, 5'11", 160.
Incomplete pass.
Pass intended for number 6, Will Flanagan.
Flanagan to Flanagan, I guess, huh?
And brothers there probably said, why didn't you catch that?
Yeah. They probably have quite a time wrestling with the refrigerator. Whoever gets there firstest with the mostest gets the mostest.
2nd and 10 at the 39. There's a run around the right side. Good corner. That's Quinn. There's a flag. There's a flag late. Defensive man took him 5 or 6 yards out of bounds into the cheerleaders.
Yeah, and a flag. Son of a gun.
Call that against hand?
I believe so. Block in the back, I think. Well, down to 2 minutes and 44 seconds in the third period.
He's holding against the Tigers.
It's a fast third quarter here, Frank.
Yep.
I see 71 Tyler Tarantino in the game. He's a big kid.
He is a big boy.
Tarantino is listed as 6'4", 290.
Yes.
Trying to crank up the clock.
Coach here still in, and his 65 number out there, right next to Tarantino.
Quarterbacking is Patrick Flanagan, right?
Yep.
2nd down, 24 to go for the Tigers.
Number 12.
In goes a break.
The break back in.
And out comes Pavlovic.
And run right up the middle, up to the 50.
Connor Quinn with the ball.
About a
50-yard line.
Quinn carries it for about 3.
Tackled by number 69, Joshua Morton.
The mighty Quinn is being developed.
3rd down, 21 yards to go.
He is a junior, 5'10", 165 pounds. I understand he's also a golfer.
A what?
A golfer
Oh, yeah?
in the golf team. There he goes
There goes
again.
Quinn around the left side. He's
Gonna make
trying
the
to
corner.
outrun
He's got some speed.
defensive man, and he does.
To carry.
Whoa.
He had a defensive man right on his
Yeah.
tail, and he outran him.
Number 60. Right back.
He pulled right away from it.
I'll make it 4th and 10 for the Tigers.
What have we got here? Oh, we had a penalty earlier, right?
Yeah.
Number 30, Ethan O'Brien, into the game. He's a sophomore running back. It's a 4th down play, Frank.
Hey.
And they're trying to skirt the end here. And that's O'Brien. There's a flag way after the play.
Ball carried by number 80, Darian McMahon.
Might be a late hit out of bounds.
Out of bounds by number 7, Matt Orifice.
Let's see what that one is.
A little late getting up.
There's a flag on the play.
Personal
Personal
foul.
foul.
Let's give it a fourth.
It's the Vikings.
Gonna be.
That was O'Brien circling the end here, and he was hit well out of bounds. Late hit. 53, James Barber into the game, sophomore.
Yeah, 61, Sinus Farquhar.
We got a break in the action here, timeout. And the clock is continuing to run. It should be stopped because it's a called timeout.
An official timeout, right?
That's the end of the third quarter.
Oh, I guess they're going to let the quarter run out.
Well, there was probably enough time between plays to be able to do that.
Okay, one more quarter of play. Hand leading 47-0 after 3 quarters. So next week they play at West Haven, and West Haven has won several games. Always a big coach team.
A double L team, so.
Double L school, are
Yep,
they?
double L.
And the only home game we've got left is the Shelton game this year.
That's right, and Xavier's out there looming as a, what, late November?
With this game, Han will reach their first goal of the year, which is always to have a winning season. This win will give them 6 wins out of 10. 6-0. Okay. Fourth quarter. The quarterback hands it off. Nothing there.
Ball carried by number 30, Ethan O'Brien.
Ethan O'Brien carry.
By 69, Joshua Morton. Loss of 2 yards on the play. 2nd and 12.
I'm trying to pick up who's doing the centering chores out there because I see 55 Ryan down here on the sidelines. But I don't see any of the first line players out there right now.
Patrick Flanagan is running the show at quarterback. Pitch to this side.
Flanagan.
Got some room to
O'Brien.
run down to the 15.
Ball carried by number 30, Ethan O'Brien.
O'Brien carries.
Tackled by number 55, Zachary Todd.
Well, this is certainly 4-down territory down here.
3rd down, 7 yards to go on the 16-yard line.
I see big number 71, Tyler Tarantino, in the game as a left tackle.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh, that play
Whoa.
is blown up real quick.
O'Brien with the carry again. Tackled by number 40, Galbo.
4th down.
Eighth.
Loss of 3 on the play. 4th and 10.
Ethan O'Brien, he'll probably be one of Hand's better running backs next year if he stays with it.
He sure will.
And we hope that Colin McCabe gets back in soon in action. He had over 800 yards there in about 4 games.
That's right. He was averaging just over 200 yards a game.
It's a pitch to the right. And there's a flag thrown as a good gain.
O'Brien with the carry again.
O'Brien.
Flag on the play.
O'Brien takes it near the end zone, but there's a flag on the play. In Hand's backfield.
Well, I'm going to leave you shortly to go down on the field. And like I said, we'll try to round up some of the defensive players. We did the offensive line last home game. See if we can get some of those good-looking hand players out there. That's a 10-yard penalty against the Tigers.
Fourth down for the Tigers.
4th and long. And we'll go for it. All they're looking for at this point is to let the clock expire. Run up the middle. Lost a yard. Turn it over to the Vikings of East Lyme on down. 8.5 minutes left.
Ball will turn over to East Lyme. First and 10 for East Lyme on their 39-yard line.
There's number 11 into the game for hand, Ethan Moss. East Lyme
Carry by 22 carry.
carries it forward for about 5.
Stop by number 50, Rocky Meyer.
Rocky Meyer makes the tackle.
86. Second and 4.
Second down along 4. They're just running it into the line here. That one's stacked up. Push back.
Carry with the ball again. Stop by number 11, Ethan Moss.
63, Cyrus Farkey into the game. Third down 3. East Lyme's wanting this game to get over with also. They're swinging to this side. Nice tackle.
Number 2, Robbins carried the ball. Stopped by number 12, Patrick Flanagan.
Patrick Flanagan makes that tackle. Sure tackle. Hit him low and wrapped him up.
First down, East Lyme.
Gave him a first down, however. Ball to 39, first down. And we played about half of this fourth quarter now. And with a commanding lead. It's a swing to the left and a good run. Still going across midfield. First down.
Ball carried by number 19, Hart.
70, William Cutter into the game.
Down, East Lyme.
He's a junior. And we got a man down for East Lyme, so there will be a break in the action here. Okay, we're ready to finish this game here. Got the clock rolling in. And East Lyme is across midfield at the 48. They haven't crossed that midfield stripe much this game. Here's a run to this side. Knocked down.
Ball carried by number 2, Daniel G. Back by 24, Ben Sisk.
24 in on that tackle, Benjamin Sisk.
2nd and 5.
He's a good tackle there because ball carrier had a head of steam. 5-yard gain. And we got John Woods and Frank Tordoff already down on the edge of the field to see if he can get a few interviews after the game. 2nd and 5. Quarterback rolling left, looking to throw. Now he's going to throw long. And the hand man was right there.
Pass intended for number 19, Hart. Broken up by number 12. Flanagan.
Patrick Flanagan was in the best position to catch that ball, but it was knocked out of his arm by the receiver. So we'll close it pretty quickly on the top of the press box tonight. This is Kent Sprague. We got Frank Tordoff. It'll be down on the field. We got the robotic camera operating. John Woods has the field camera down on the sideline. Steve Fuse runs the show here as the director, producer. And we got a flag. Procedure call against East Lyme.
Penalty against East Lyme. False start.
False start. Puts it to the 48.
That'll make it 3rd and 10.
The pass to the left side. Good completion over there.
Completion number 15.
Taken down, thrown out of bounds.
Stopped by number 32, Connor Powell.
Connor Powell makes that tackle. First down, East Lyme. They would love to at least dent the scoreboard before this game ends. We're coming up to 2 minutes left. A long pass. And a completion. Touchdown.
Touchdown, East Lyme.
East Lyme scores.
Pass complete to number 15, Hunter Lewis.
Oh, they got on the scoreboard. That was interesting because East Lyme had 2 men in motion in the backfield before that play got off. That's usually a penalty, but with a lopsided game and this late in the game, nobody cares too much. Extra point try. 47-6. Good snap. Good kick. 47-7. And the clock is running. So we're Down to about a minute left in this game. Yeah, we got time for a kickoff here. Inside of a minute. It's an onside kick. Fielded right at the 50 and down immediately. And they don't need to run another play.
Kickoff recovered by number 31, Michael Kelly.
So Han is assured of a winning season this year with their 6th straight win. Next week it's West Haven at West Haven as we count down the last 10 seconds here. So we'll throw it down to the field to John Woods on the camera and Frank Tardoff to interview a few players. Final score 47-7, Han wins.
That's the game.
Let's go! Hey, bring it up! Listen up! Man, family effort the whole week. Everyone can see it. Right down to practice.
All right, everybody, we're going to give you some interviews tonight from another good-looking group of guys here. Look at this, huh? You know, they're all pretty handsome. So this is the defensive line and additional players to it. So what I'm going to do right off the bat is this is Isaiah McNeely, who plays, well, I don't know if there's anything you don't play as far as the special teams, offense, defense, and that, but Isaiah's going to pick up the mic and then interview everybody a little bit and just say who they are, what year they played, what position, etc. Okay.
All right. Ben Cornell is our senior D lineman. Ben.
Hi, how you doing? I think we had a great week this week. Obviously a tough week without Coach Mastriani, but it's going to be a nice week bouncing back with him in a couple of days. Looking forward to heading into the tough part of our schedule.
Our senior middle linebacker, Luke Wags.
Hi, I think we were focused and we locked it down inside the box and they didn't get anything out of it.
Senior nose guard, Austin Doyle.
Hi guys, we came out firing today. You know, a lot of our coaches said we couldn't focus up this week, and we came out focused and ready to play.
Senior outside linebacker, Kate Doverspike.
Hey, this week we knew a big thing that we had to do was just stay in our gaps, you know, like know our assignments and not try to make any crazy plays and don't be a hero. And I think we did so well because, we were able to do that today.
And our sophomore D lineman, Kevin Nisley.
Yeah, like everyone said, we had a great week of preparation, and we pretty much showed it on the field tonight. And I couldn't have asked for a better group of guys to do it with. So, yeah.
Good job, guys. Anybody want to add anything as far as what you're finding? I know I did hear a little bit of mention about the coach. So,
sure.
You want to go a little more of that?
Obviously, tough not having Coach Mastriani, but we got a great group of guys. A lot of guys stepped up this week, showed some leadership, including some of our sophomores. Just looking forward to the next part of the schedule and headed into the playoffs.
Very good, guys. Very good job all the way. Thanks again. A great game tonight, guys. Take care. Patrick here, and Aiden, you're relatively new as far as varsity football goes.
Yeah, it's my first year playing football since youth.
How are you finding now compared to the first game of the season?
It's a lot better now. I was really nervous my first game.
I bet you were.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, now I'm just a little bit nervous. It's a lot more comfortable out there. Able to make better plays.
You're doing a great job from what we can see up above there, so you got to keep that up. It's dynamite.
Yeah.
You're also a baseball player?
Yeah, play baseball.
And what do you play baseball?
I'm a pitcher.
Oh,
yeah.
A pitcher?
Yeah.
Oh, one of those guys?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Anyway, that's great. And what are you going to do as far as you're a senior? What kind of things are you looking at for next year?
I'm trying to go to college for baseball right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Any particular ones? Or?
I'm going to Endicott tomorrow.
Oh,
Talk to the coach, yeah. Looking forward to that.
We had a football player go there a few years ago. I can't.
Yeah, it's a nice school.
Yeah, it is. It's a nice area up there in Massachusetts. So
yeah.
Very good. Well, congratulations on what you're doing. You're doing a great job. Looking forward to a lot more good plays out there and intercepting that ball a few times.
Yeah,
too, right?
Yeah.
Good job, man.
Thank you. Have a good
job. Here we are with Ethan the Hawk Haberman, and you had a pretty good night tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a rough 2 weeks for our team, so like we knew we had to come out tonight and really perform, show that we're the #1 team in the state.
Very good. That's a good answer to the
Yeah.
whole thing, you know?
Yeah.
Dynamite. Do you know how many yards you might have done tonight?
No, I don't. Do you, how many?
I'll let you know this. At halftime, your grandfather and I were talking, and I had you down for 170 yards about that time.
Really?
And
Sweet.
I asked him, I said, do you think he's going to make 200? He said, no. And I said, well, I don't either, because he probably won't play the second half. Right?
Yeah, we got the first drive in and scored, so that was good.
You got about 210 is what I saw on that.
Really?
Okay,
That's
very good job in everything. So
thank you.
You're finding the game pretty good for you this year.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like all off-season work, and it's my last year, so gotta make all of it count, you know?
Doing a great job with
Thank
it,
you.
too, Ethan. Awful good to have you out there, and
Thank you.
we want to congratulate you on all the
Thank
good
you.
work. Take
Thank
care,
you.
man.
Yeah, have a good weekend.
Let's go! Yo, sign up!
Okay. Well, 6 wins in a row, Frank. Pretty good season going.
Unbelievable. It really is. I mean, when you take the total number of games in a row now, and, the kids just keep on doing what they're doing. You know, you can't get past that. They take good coaching. Coaching knows what they can do. What can you say about it? Just great right now.
And next week they play at West Haven, and that's always a tough game. Let's see how good Han really is.
We really will, because that is always a tough session over there. They get big guys. Their line is usually very, very big. And I think there's like 2 guys from their prior teams that are in the NFL now. So, that's what we'll be up against a bit.
So we'll wrap it up from Strongfield, where Han wins their 6th straight, 47-7 against the Vikings of East Lyme. See you next week as we go to West Haven. Good night.
Take care, gang.